my light is super bright. Like I'm in like Star Wars or something. Let me see if that make it any better. I don't know. Like that might have made it worse. Natural lighting is always better. Anyways, how are you guys doing this morning? I'm doing okay. It was a long night at my house. Kylie had a headache for some reason last night, and so we struggled to get into bed. But here we are. It's the next morning, and we're rise and shine. It's time for makeup and all that good stuff. So, I wanted to come to you guys and show you how I do my eyebrows and my eyelashes. Because I used to wear false lashes, and I have done, like the extensions and all those different things, but now I'm all about my Epic mascara, and I'm going to show you guys why. I also use our 3D mascara, but to get my eyelashes to grow, just so that I have some eyelashes, I actually started using our serum that we have, and it actually works pretty well. I was pretty pleased with it. So I'm going to show you guys a couple of the unique products today that I use. But as you guys know, I love makeup in general, and I'm kind of going to start doing a little bit more of just makeup stuff in general instead of sticking to one brand. Even though I do love my Unique, it is the one that, makes me the happiest, and I don't have to worry about skin irritations or eye irritations with it because it's great for my sensitive skin. So it's what I'm going to use a lot of the time. But what I want to show you guys today is this awesome eyebrow palette, and this is actually from Unique. And you guys have on this side, like there's this wax stuff, and then you have a lighter shade of your eyebrow and a darker shade of your eyebrow. And then I know you guys can't see because of my light, but there's actually like a pinkish color here and like a highlighted color there. Let me see if I can get it to, it's not going to do it because of my light. Huh, there we go. You see how it's kind of pink? Yeah, some people like it, some people don't, but I'll show you like how to do it in case you decide you want to try it. But anyways, so eyebrows are such a big thing right now. Like people are getting crazy with their eyebrows. They're making them like big and thick and wild, and the sky is the limit when it comes to your eyebrows. So everybody has a different way of doing this. This is just probably my favorite way of doing my eyebrows, and it is probably the easiest. You can also use like a pencil or something like that if that's what you prefer, but I'm just showing you what my favorite way to do. And by the way, the eyeshadow palette that I have on is our number 2 palette from Unique, and I love it. Look at the pretty colors. They're so pretty. I like it. It makes me happy. Anyway, so I'm going to show you guys how I use this palette. This is actually the little brush that you want to get with it. You probably could use an off-brand. I don't know. I've used this one and it works really well for me. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to dip into this wax stuff right here. And I basically just get it on the edge of my brush just a little bit. Just enough to get the little edge of it a little damp. And then I'm going to touch this dark shade right here. And I'm just going to get a little bit on both sides. Just a little bit on my brush. And the key is to where you start with the darkest shade. You want to imagine, like, you see how you have a high part of your eyebrow? The highest part of your eyebrow is where you want the darkest shade to go. And the reason that is because it gives you definition to your eyebrow. So, I usually start like in the middle, like in this area. And you can already see like how dark that is, but you're going to end up blending it out, so it's okay. So I start right there, and I want to bring up the little bridge right there, and then I want to kind of pull it down. Just like that. And then you just kind of blend it together. And this stuff is, like I said, it's just so easy to use, and anybody can become like a little artist with it. And then I just blend it down towards that opening, the biggest part of my eyebrow. Now, whenever I get to that point, that's whenever I'm going to bring in that lighter shade, okay? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this little number 1 little area right here, and you can put more wax on your brush if you want to. I don't do it for the lighter shade because I don't want it to be super bold in the corner. Like it's just not my preference. So what I usually do is I go to the very top of it and I make a little line, and then I go to the bottom of where I want my eyebrow to start, which I kind of screwed up a little bit there. Sorry about that. And I basically just pull inward just like that. And then I'm going to just kind of fill in the blank. Now that sounds kind of crazy, but that's basically what you're doing, and you just pull it down just like that. And another thing I like about using the wax part is because it really helps your eyebrow hairs to stay in place, and they just go together really well. So, yeah. And you basically just want to make sure it's even all the way across, and then same thing, you just kind of want to blend it. And you just don't want to leave like any little holes or anything like that. Like sometimes I'll get where I have a hole in the center right there or something, and I just put a little bit on the tip of the brush, and then I just dot it back and forth inside of there, just so that I know that there's no like little gapes in there, because you know, you don't want holes in your eyebrows. That's the whole point of wearing eyebrow makeup, I guess. Anyway, so that's how you do that part of it. Now, you also have these two other shades. Oh, that's much better. So you see there's like a pink shade and then like a highlight shade. Both of these are creams. And what you do is on this side, or this is how I do it, I take just a little bit of that pink right there, and I'll go right underneath my brow where the highest point is, right underneath there. And I just put a little bit right there, and then I basically just pull down from where the line is. And I don't know if y'all could see that, but it just gives you just a little bit of pink pigmentation there, to where it makes that definition of that brow look that much stronger. And that's what that's doing right there. And so if you have other palettes that you've seen that have that pink and you're like, what is that for? I don't want my eyebrows to be pink. That's what the dealio is. Alright, so that's basically your eyebrow. Now, if you wanted to highlight, that's what this right here is for. I prefer powder highlighter on top of my forehead, but you can use that if you want to. It's, again, your choice. So, I'm actually going to do the other eyebrow when I get off camera, but I wanted to show you guys the Epic Mascara. So, it looks super simple, but this is probably my hands down all-time favorite mascara of all time. And I used to love the 3D mascara because it makes your eyelashes look bigger and fuller and just like, bam, girl, we got this. But this stuff, y'all, this is my jam, okay? And so I want to show you guys like how I use it. It's like the simplest thing ever, but you know, some people prefer, I don't know, it just depends like what you actually prefer, I suppose. But so whenever you go, I usually, you know, pump it a little bit to get a little bit on there. A little bit of this goes a long way. But if you want to curl your eyelashes, you can. I always forget to do that. And then I'm just like, well, crap, I forgot to curl my lashes. But it's basic, you just basically put it on like you would your regular mascara. I mean, there's nothing fancy in it in that aspect of how you put it on. But I want to show you like the difference in how it works. So this formula is actually formulated to curl your lashes upward, where other mascaras just cling to your lashes. This actually helps curl them upward as you put your mascara on. And this is also like our cheapest mascara, which is crazy to me because I would so pay what I pay for 3D mascara for this. I think it's like $24. And it lasts a really long time. So I just stabbed myself in the eye. That happens all the time now. But yeah, so you can see like it is sticking to every single one of my lashes. It's pulling them upward, and my camera or my light here is not doing me justice. But what I like about this stuff is that you can build on it. So I could actually go to the other eye, do it, come back and put another coat on it if I wanted to. And a lot of times that is what I do, just because I like big lashes and I can't lie. I know, I'm corny. I can't help it. I was born this way. Anyway, but you guys get the drift. And so, like, you can build upon that if you wanted to. But again, this stuff is like $24, but it is the bomb diggity. So if you're looking for a good mascara that will last you a really long time, you guys should invest in this. Just saying. But if you guys have questions, or you want to know like what other products I use or what my favorite go-tos are, let me know, and I will, I'll be honest with you guys. Like, if there are products I've tried with Younique that I did not like, that were just not for me. Like, for an example, what was it that I tried that I didn't like of theirs? I can't remember right now. But I know, like, one of their eyeliners I used, I just hated it. It was not for me. And I'm a huge eyeliner buff. As you can see, like, I always wear my liquid liner. And I actually am trying something new right now. It is... You see this cool little pin? Like, This is what I used a second ago because I just got it and I'm like, I'm going to try this and see how it is. But it's like cream that you put on yourself. Obviously, like, I do not recommend anybody to do this that has never used liquid liner. You need to practice first because this was difficult for me, and I've used liquid liner for years and years. But it's got this cool little squeegee thing in there, and you just take it and dab it in there, and then you just draw it on. And I'm pretty impressed. I like it. I'm gonna have to see how it wears throughout the day to see if it lasts. But yeah, so I like trying new things when it comes to makeup and just seeing like what floats my boat and what doesn't. Everybody's got their own preference and things like that. But anywho's, y'all see them lashes, and again, I'm gonna probably put me another coat on, but it's just a wonderful go-to everyday mascara. I mean, obviously, like if you're gonna be going out on the town or something and you want some big, the falsy look lashes without having false lashes, you could go to your 3D. But every day, this is your jam. I'm telling you. Anyway, but I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I have like 1,000 things to do today, so it's gonna be busy. I'm getting ready to go camping, and I gotta work and, you know, make that money, honey. Yeah. And I gotta drink another cup of coffee because, as you guys can tell, I'm not jacked up enough because obviously I'm not dancing on camera or anything. Anyways, you guys have a great day. I'll talk to you later.